Let's see. I'm just posting this to Instagram right quick so everybody knows we're live and they're going to miss it if they don't get on. How's everybody doing today? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Hi. Let's see. Okay. Just want to post this. I am working on. Hi, Janice. I was on the live. It was so funny. It's so cute that you messaged me. Like, Tori, they're talking about vlogs. Wasn't that dope though? She was like, vlogging isn't my thing. So I love that there's such a respect for each other. I'm so excited to be a part of, thank you. I'm so happy to be a part of the Business Rules for Women. It's like such a great circle of women on top of all of you amazing ladies that come in every day to watch me. Okay, I am all set. Hi. Okay, I think I'm good. Yep. Awesome. Alexa, stop. Okay, we are good to go. Yay. Hi. Okay, so for those of you that don't know me or are new to my live, my name is Tori Torres. I am a serial entrepreneur, social media and digital marketing strategist, author, podcast host, designer to the stars, branding genius, seriously, ask me anything, and super mommy to Christian and Carmelo. Christian, who just turned 16 yesterday, 2 days ago. Oh my gosh, my baby's a man. I have run my online business successfully for 16 years, selling bling, okay? And I've been featured on VH1, MTV, Bravo TV, Project Runway, House of DVF, and my products are seen used by some of the biggest celebrities, including Khloe Kardashian, Kylie Jenner, Taylor Swift, Queen Bee, and Rihanna, to name a few. I started in my living room and literally took my business to the red carpets by learning how to develop influence, okay, and partnering with other brands to grow it. So what does that mean for you guys? That means that I teach you how to build influence with your audience that converts and how to monetize your passion. Hi, my diamond girls. I did. You caught that. I love it. And you spelled my baby's name right. Yes. I'm obsessed with you right now, Natural Belle Accessories. I did. I was pregnant with Christian. I was 7 months pregnant with him. Somebody is paying attention. I am here for that, okay? I sure was. I started when my baby was still in my belly. I always tell him that he is the reason that I am an entrepreneur, because I knew that I was, I just wanted to be at home. Like, the closer I got to him, the more I just felt like this is not something I'm going to be able to do, send him away to somebody else. And of course, when I laid eyes on him, it was game over. So he's the reason that I'm here today talking to you guys. Oh, hi, Mel. Your thing looks different. Your logo looks different. Okay, you sounded on your business page. I'm like, that's not Mel. So awesome. Yes, thank you. I'm trying to get my screen together for you guys so that the stupid words aren't in my face. That's a little bit better. Okay, so we go ahead and get started. With the topic of blogs, okay, I'm getting a lot of questions from my tribe. And hi, babes. Hi, Leisha. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Janice. I saw you guys saying hi earlier, and then she mentioned Christian, and there went everything. Hi, Jackie. If you're new, say hi. Drop your name. Yeah, and let me know what you do, because I always try to tailor the content I start with my diamond girls, of course, and then I try to help, with the content that I do live for people that come in on the live. Hi. Tell me your actual name, though, Clever Queen. Okay, so like I said, we've been talking about how to create a profitable blog for your business, okay? So I have said and will continue to say that, hi, Shanti, I hope I pronounced that correctly, that any type of business can benefit from having a blog and use it basically as a conversion driving funnel. Okay, hi, One Creative Planet. Drop your name so I can say hi. So your blog is basically a source of information Hi, Atul. Funny, funny. um, you do? Awesome. Thank you. So your blog is basically a source of information collected to give the user more value, right? And if you take it a few steps beyond that, you can consistently, yeah, I caught that. You can consistently drive drive conversions in your business using your blog. Okay, so on Friday we cover the automation formula and how you can use it to. No, we just started, babe. We just started, Shira. So you're good. Hi, we just started. So on Friday, we talked about automation formula, how you can use the blog to automate your income for the year and years that follow. Okay. We talked about coaching, and I believe my example was a life coach. I gave some specific examples on how that life coach could automate her services and even her ebook with tripwires and upsells added into that blog, right? So this becomes the ongoing funnel for that business, just one of them. Okay, so every blog post is essentially and potentially a funnel. So while we were doing that live, I got so many questions on how to do this with products because we did it from the service perspective in the ebook. So for my girls who are selling products and want to know how you automate with products, well, that's what I did with Posh Life Bling. So we're gonna cover that, the questions that you guys were asking. If you have new questions, definitely drop them in. A myriad of ideas need help sprucing up my blog. Well, good, you're on the right live stream. What's your name? Hi, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for super hearts. Okay, so again, just a quick recap. The purpose of the blog is to offer value first. Okay. Oh, okay. Friday's blog, my replays after the 24 hours go to my Diamond Girls group. I do put some of them on YouTube, but not all of them. But are you a service or a product? Let me know if you offer a product or if you sell a service. Because I do sell the replays on my website as well. They stay up for 24 hours because the point is I try to get people on so I can answer questions and we can kind of do this version of conversating. Okay, service. Okay, so service was Friday, and I'll link to that for a replay for you guys. But today we're covering products. Good. Well, you're in the right one. Today we're covering products and services. Guys, they really do work so similar. They really do work so similar. So I'm going to give you sort of a recap of Friday quickly, and then we're going to move on into today's content. So the purpose of the blog is, number one, to offer value to the customer first. Okay. Number two, you're going to make offers, and you're welcome. Okay, awesome. Thank you for coming in. Number two is you're going to make offers in the post that are related to the value. Very, very key point. That are related to the value, okay? And number three, you're going to use it to collect leads for people who are interested, but for whatever reason, they can't or will not make the jump just yet. So you still don't want to miss that. You want to collect that lead because that's a later opportunity. It's an opportunity for you to continue to help people where they are and then let them grow with you in your business. So again, even if you sell a product, you can teach them how to do something related to the product. And we'll get more into that. So again, I was asked how to do the blogging with a physical product. But really quickly, before I get into that, in today's content with like the examples that I have together for you guys, I wanted to tell you guys about one of the biggest failures with blog creation and with automating. Okay, the problem is that people go into blogging thinking that it's all about talking about the product. No. Blogging is not difficult. Making money from your blog is not difficult. And selling your products on your blog are not difficult. The thing that I find that seems to be difficult for people to grasp is the concept that they can actually use the blog to make money. Who struggles with that mindset? Who struggles with how in the world am I going to make $82,812 a year with this blog? That people find it generally, send me some diamonds if that's you. They find it unbelievable that it's actually very lucrative, yeah, and very possible. But people all over the world, every single day, y'all, who believe and who put in the work and who do this, okay? They do it every single day. So I was so determined to see this thing through last year. And now I completely get how easy it is. Yeah, Jackie. I love that, Jackie. I know. I was you. Like last year, I get it. I do get it. But I was so determined to see it through because, like I said originally, this is what I teach you guys every day. These are the things that I've done in my business, and this is why I can tell you. They're not theories. They're not what ifs and maybes. Yeah, it's literally the things that I've done. If I haven't done it, I'm not telling you about it. That's it. So we're going to get into blog automation. I'm going to tell you exactly what that is. So people all over the world, like I said, no, we're just really getting into it. I had a sidebar. And so you're not late. I'm just kind of getting into everything now. So like I said, when I say easy, I want you guys to know there is work involved, okay? So your result matches your work ethic and what you're willing to put into it, but that's with anything, right? Always. But now once you guys conquer mindset, anyone who thinks that, anyone who thinks that it's not worth it or that it won't be worth the energy, that's where your mindset has to change because like I said, I only teach things that I've actually done. I don't teach anything that might work. Okay, because that's a waste of my time and it's a waste of everyone else's time. So, but what I see, and this is the problem I think as well. This is problem 2 with blogs and people with blogs. Number 2 is what I see consistently from Instagram, from the website, from your stories. What I see consistently is people trying to sell their product, service, whichever one we're talking about. It's the same thing. From people trying to sell their product or service, that's all I see. Now, I know some of y'all right now are like, really, Tori? Everybody's trying to sell their products. Everybody's trying to sell something. So do this. Send me a hand if you want to be sold to all day on Instagram. If you want to just see offer after offer after offer, send a hand. Now send me a diamond, right? Send me a diamond if you don't want to be sold to on Instagram all day. Send me a diamond if you don't want to be sold to. I'm gonna wait for it. Send me a hand if you want people just constantly throwing products at you. And send me a diamond if you do not. Right, okay? Exactly. No, Fran has got a lot of diamonds. Nobody wants to see that, right? So now send me a diamond if you would like to look on someone's feed or their blog and get value instead. Send me some hearts. If you'd rather look and value, right? And then you take it a step further and decide what value, right? If that value from that person is something that you would like to continue. Exactly. I can't see anything. Yeah, hand. Exactly. Then, so from that point, you want to see value, and then you want to decide, do I want more value from that person? Thank you. Do I want more value? What I see on Instagram every day is thank you. It's like me walking into a party, right? And we're all at this party together. All of us on this live right now, and all the people, random people, whatever. And I walk in and I start shaking y'all hands. Hi, I'm Tori. I'm an Instagram business coach. Let me sell you a brand makeover. Nobody wants that. Yet, all day, every day on Instagram, you see that. And the ones who aren't doing it that way are the ones who are getting the sales every day. Because what they're doing is starting with value. It is so frustrating to see it all the time. It really is. And even as the business, we want to sell our products. We want to sell our services. But there is a specific way that you do it. And that is why you use your blog. That is why I've used mine. And that is why I have the results that I've had from using mine. is because of the process. So the reason that people are not monetizing their blogs, even if they've been at it for a while and they don't see the possibility, is because they're always looking for the sale. Yes, we all want the sale, but that's very few are setting out to offer the value first. And I've talked about offering value. I've talked about this many times, but look at it in perspective of the blog, okay? And where a place that you can continue to do that and send people. And then in the blog, you have, we'll get into that. So for any of this to take hold, right, you need a plan of how you're going to deliver the value. How you're going to deliver the value, how you're going to make the offer, and it all has to go together, right? Okay, so in the beginning, yes, someone commented that they don't want to feel like they're just putting in work. In the beginning, it's going to feel like work at first, okay? They say there's like a 3-month time frame that it takes before it all starts rolling over, and that was just about the time. I think I was at about 2 months, 2 weeks before I really saw the numbers increase, okay? So they say it is just about a 3-month window before you start to see a return on the work, and that's where the problem comes in. We talked about this with mindset before in the law of attraction and the secret, and how you get almost there. You've been putting in the work, and then you get excited, and then because you're on this high of, oh my God, I'm about to make this happen, and then all of a sudden you start to calm down because the results take a while to start. The roots are taking root underneath. Impatience, yes. It's taking hold. Rome was not built in a day. Hello. Okay? You should be. Do you want to make money every day? Yes. On your blog, I post on my blog at least 3 times a week. So initially, you should have 5 to 10. I'm pushing more to the 10 side of blogging and good content, good structure, everything laid out. I have the blogging bundle. That is, what was it? It's $27, $37. It's on the website that helps you set it up completely, okay? But yes, you need to have good content and you need to have it structured properly. It really is just a matter of structuring it the right way, and the automation comes afterward. Yes, you do. You have to be patient because it didn't happen for me overnight, and I have huge audiences on all of my businesses, so it takes a minute. It does take a minute. And there are some key elements to it as well that you have to, but it will take hold. It will. I don't know how else to tell you except that I've experienced it, and you can read stories about different people who experience it, and they tell you exactly how they do it, and people are just so blown away by the numbers that they don't believe it. So the thing is, there is a specific formula to doing it. There's a formula, just like there's a formula to using Instagram and getting sales. There's a formula to setting up your funnels, okay? Because this is all the blog really is, right? So the formula is the same. You just tweak it to fit your industry. It really is that simple. So that's something that we're going to cover in the blogging masterclass. Who's in the blogging masterclass on Saturday? I'm literally describing from beginning to end, setup to automation. Someone asked about automation. Hop in the masterclass, and we're going to talk about that. Okay, so moving on, here is the example. Oh, yeah, and you can tap the link in my bio when we're done if you're interested in joining us in Saturday's masterclass. Okay, so, yeah, awesome. That's right, Fran. So, moving on, here is yes, I have a masterclass on Saturday. That's right, Alicia's in, Fran is in. Yes, a masterclass on Saturday that's going to literally take you from setup to automation. I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. Okay. So here is the example for products. And this will give you an idea of how I automate my business. Okay. How I did the product business. I talked about how I automate Posh Girls Club. And automating digital products is way easier than automating physical products, but either way, you're still doing the same thing. Yes, Aluma. Yes, I'm going from beginning to end on Saturday. So last Thursday, this one's kind of similar to last Thursday when I did the partnership with Business Rules for Women. But as I give you the different examples, what I want you to do is insert your business into the example, right? So think about the products you offer and how you can connect it to your product. So even the way that I structured the service is very similar to how you structure the product, okay? So the formula is, of course, offer value. Awesome. Of course, you're gonna, oh, I think you were on the other day and you said you liked my live. Yay, thank you, Aurora. I'm so silly. Get to the point, Tori. Okay, I'm going. Of course, you offer the value, okay? What makes your product different than others on the market? What makes your company different, right? And then as you offer value, see, I pay attention. As your tribe matters. You got to pay attention to the people that pay attention to you, right? You can't just be acting like you don't see people, ignoring people. No. So, yeah, as you offer value in your stories that you give, right? You're going to attach the product to it. Okay, that's step 1 and step 2. You offer value and then you attach the product to the value. Okay, you're not selling. You're not saying, hey, buy this, hey, buy that. Oh, look at this beautiful phone I've got. It's so pretty and sparkly, and here, buy one. No, that's not how you do it. Okay, you have to attach the value to it from the niche customer's perspective. Okay, so the key here is that it has to be relevant to the office and to the offer, and to add value to the person's life in a way that answers that person's need, want, and desire, right? So no matter what your product is, clothing, shoes, mugs, handbags, bling, who did I miss? Hair products. What are my girls? Who did I miss? You can still automate it. You just need to discuss topics related to the interests of your audience and why it's so important. This is why, like, get it out, Tori, get it out. This is why it is so important to understand your niche market. Okay, self-care and parenting. Yes, you guys would have definitely been Fridays. I am going to run Fridays live for you guys too. So, yeah, a lot of this content will apply in the same way, but there's also some other things that I included regarding to the service part. So I will run that. Make myself a quick note because I'm going to forget. Run. Sorry, y'all. Run Fridays live. There we go. Boom. I have to write notes all the time. Yes, I will have the replay for sure. Oh, I'm sorry. I wish you could be there. Okay, you saw. Good. So this is why it's so important to understand your niche market. Thank you. Because if you don't know who they are, that is why you won't be able to come up with content to speak to them. Okay, so for Posh Life Bling, we got one product. That's bling. Thank you for super hearts. We got one product for Posh Life Bling. It's bling. It's sparkle, right? I know that a very big part of my audience are bloggers. They're bloggers, they're influencers, they're YouTube like girls who love the sparkle because they like the way it looks when they're like they've got their vanities and stuff in the background, and they're like it's a part of their setup, right? So if I talk about new brands that send me beauty products to, yes, I will, Janice, I will. I'm gonna repost it on the page. I'm building a new page for the Diamond Girls. So that's why you don't have it yet. I'm building out a new page on the website just for the Diamond Girls. So, but yeah, I'm going to put it back on my story. Fridays live, I'm going to put it back on my story, a link to it so everyone can watch it again, okay? So I know that a big part, like I said, of that audience are bloggers, influencers, YouTube girls that love bling, okay? Then I get stuff from companies that want me to, like, promote their product. So like makeup brush companies will send me stuff because they know that this is a big part of what I do. Bling hair products, bling makeup brushes, right? So they are going to be any information that I talk about with regard to the products that they send me is going to be useful to that person that buys my products, the YouTube girls, the influencers, right? So for me, it's going to be easy on my blog to talk to those bloggers and influencers about this product, to have it look really pretty for that audience. This is content, okay? Because I know who my target audience is, as opposed to my 40 to 50-year-old customers who want their case of the month. She wants to have the blinged out keys to match her Maserati. Y'all, it's crazy. Oh, yeah. So, sorry, y'all, just got a message from my baby's teacher. You know he's crazy, my little one. She wants to know how to take care of it, how to make it last the longest, because no one wants to have to send in a pair of $300 keys every 6 months to get fixed. So I'm going to give her tips and tricks. Okay, babe, bye now. I'm going to have to give her tips and tricks on how to maintain her products, because she's got shit to do. She doesn't want to be sending stuff in every 5 seconds, for repairs or touch-ups throughout the year, okay? It's two different markets. So when I'm creating the content for the beauty girl, I'm creating content that's relevant to her, and then it's marketed to that group of people and automated, okay, to her. If I'm talking to my 40 to 50-year-old girl who just wants her case of the month, her glam keys, the content for that blog is going to be very different than the other posts, okay? So that's one way you can actually show the different parts of your brand, and you don't have to just reside in one subject for your niche, okay? Both audiences will want to know who wore what. And I'm setting this up so that you understand the rest of the content, okay? It's the same niche market, just two different age groups, focusing on two different products, okay? So now we're going to get into these two products and what we're going to do with them. Again, your blog posts are individual sales funnels. Send me some diamonds if y'all get that, if I don't have to ever say that again. Your blog posts are sales funnels, every single one of them. Imagine, how many sales funnels do you set up for your business? One, usually, right? Most people do like that link in their bios. What if they don't read blogs? Well, how do you know they don't read blogs? How do you know they don't read blogs? Because most people are open to more information. I don't know anyone who shops who doesn't want more information about the person that they're shopping with, or who has read my bio? Who's read my bio, my About Me page? Who has read a page on my blog? Send me some ones if you've done either of those two things. Thank you. I don't know anyone who doesn't want, I want to know who I'm doing business with. I want to know as much as I can about them, especially if I'm giving them good amounts of money. Right. So yes, people do. You'd be surprised. They definitely see. Even you, Serenity, you read it too. 111. Yes, exactly. So generally, okay, so I think I made that point. But yes, your blog is your value for your business, and anyone who's going to do business with you long term, most definitely is going to want to know more about you. And anyone who wants your product wants to know as much as they can about the product. Okay? A couple of hours ago. Okay, well, you see they're following I read every blog you write. Thank you, Fran. Awesome. Awesome. Yes, I did. Awesome. Yes, that is such an important part of, especially with coaching or teaching. Yeah, people want to know that you know what you're talking about. They're going to check your social proof. They're not just going to take your word for it. So it's got to be on point, and it has to. So I offer more value. The more value I offer, the more I sell. Easy. Okay. Trust the product. Yes. Okay. So I was saying that your blog posts are the sales funnels, and think about, most of you have the one sales funnel that's set up in the link in your bio that goes to an offer that has a tripwire, and then another offer in your first email welcome sequence, right? Okay. Well, I have about 50 funnels running right now at one time. I've got about 50 funnels running through my blog that I don't have to do anything else to. They will consistently run as long as I keep them up. Who's here for that? Setting up funnels and then letting them run. That's how they're automated. I got that question earlier because once it's there, it's now there. It's consistently, every single one has certain elements included that are going to send people to do not just one thing, but multiple things in that blog. And that is how you make the money. It's not just one funnel. Okay, y'all feeling me? And whenever you want to send somebody down that funnel, like whenever I want to drive someone down, easily 50, easily. That's a low number. I try to shoot low because people don't believe you. I mean, I don't know how much more social proof I can give them. That's the low number. Okay, 50 funnels, easy. Easy, because I've been working on this for just about a year. So 2 months shy of a year. Yeah. The more the better. Absolutely. Because now all you have to do is create the graphic, A/B test those graphics. And, oh, I remember when I offered that. That was a really good converting one. Let me send somebody into that funnel again. Ding, ding, ding. Yes. Ask me in the group. I will answer your question specifically, Leisha. Could I put my product resource list for wholesalers in a paying funnel? Yeah, ask me that in the group. I want to think about that, but I don't want to lose track of what I'm saying. Because I know y'all are going to want me to finish this. And I'm not staying late today. Me and my baby are going out to lunch. Me and my Chrissy. She is on fire. She is like, dab on that. I had to give her some. So anytime I send someone down that funnel, I don't have to do any work except make a new graphic. It's already there. Okay. So now let's say I'm talking to my influencers for one of the blog funnels that I want to set up, right? I want to consistently sell 40 makeup brushes, 40 makeup brush sets each month on my blog. Okay, so this is how it works for a product. I want to set up 40, sell 40 of those sets every month at $79. I'm doing low numbers, y'all, because what I have found in my business over the years in taking myself out of the service role, that if I can get them down, I sell way more, like 400% more than by selling them at a higher price and then selling less of them. So, and then I also don't have to do the actual physical work of that. Okay, so since I no longer have to hand design them, it's a beautiful trade-off. And this is where my service people, I want them to get into this place too with the digital side of it. But so my goal is to sell 40 of those $79 sets every month, right? Yes, it's one of the services. All right. Bye, Janice. See you later, babe. So I've got 40 makeup brush sets at $79 a set. If all of those sets sell, that's going to be $31.60 each month. Okay. And that's going to bring a total of $37,920 every year. Just on the makeup brushes, 40 of them in a month. Okay. So what you want to do is see what you've sold. And this is how you, again, put this into your business. You're going to look and see what you've sold and what your stats are and what your most important products are when you think about what your customers want the most, right? So because I saw that I didn't have to make a $200 to $1,000 product in order to make a lot of money every month. I was making only about 15 to 30 grand. No, that's wrong. I was making about 10 to 25. I'm sorry, about 10 to 25,000 a month by doing 10 to 15 of those phones a month. But keep in mind, I was like a slave to it. And I know some people think, well, you're making that kind of money a month. I wouldn't consider that a slave. Yes, I was, because I had to be physically present doing that, So what I did was simply focus on, and again, think about this in your business, focus on what people wanted the most. What did they want the most? How was I going to get myself in a position to not have to sit there and make all these things every single day, okay? Most people just wanted to have something from my company because it wasn't like other companies that would like start to come out, and they wanted to buy from me because I had celebrity clients, right? So the biggest problem was that they wanted it to be affordable. And the reason it wasn't affordable was because I was doing it by hand or paying designers, which is very expensive for those custom designs, right? So by creating a product that was more affordable, I was able to scale it where more people could afford it. And that is the product that I focused on in the blogs, okay? That was the product that I drove. That was the product. So think about, what does your customer want the most? Name a product that's popular. You guys tell me a product that you're selling or that people want the most from you. I think if Olunwa is on, tell me your best-selling clutch. And then you think, Alicia, tell me your best-selling product. So now you think, okay, how can I get this to a price point, right? That's going to let me offer this product every single month. Come on now. Okay. So you're going to do that through, okay. So you're going to do that through offering value. So like the example that I gave last Thursday when we talked about the company that sells shakes or fruit drinks, because people want to get healthy. They want to get the quick solution to eating right throughout the day and all of those things. There's company one who has a great website. They have great images and, you know, the pricing's fine or whatever. And then you've got company two who sells all the same things, but they have the other factors that push the customer over the edge, which is the blog and the content that they're going to offer in the blog. You're going to talk about how it's made. Olunwa, you're going to talk about how it's made. You're going to talk about where it comes from. You're going to tell stories about these beautiful women who are creating these custom products and the love that goes into each one and the craftsmanship that goes into each one. Okay? You're going to really develop that bond with your customers, because now you're not just telling it in a blurb on your website. Now you're really getting into your brand story. Brand stories sell. Brand stories sell. Okay? But in that blog, you're going to create the entire funnel. It's because by the time I finish reading that blog post, I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm clicking it and I'm buying it. I bought something from Leisha this morning because I believe in Leisha. I'm sold on her. Okay? I bought one of her planners. I design my own planners, but I bought Leisha's planner because I believe in Leisha. I believe in her story. And that is what people buy into. So no one can tell me that you don't go onto that blog to find out value and to get value and to learn about the person, and you buy into the person because they've given you something more than just something else to buy and put in your closet or on my desk. I have 4 planners two of them are not in my reach. 2 of them are sitting right here. There's one right behind me, but I just bought a planner from Leisha. Okay, I don't need it. They're empty. The one that I designed is sitting next to me, but I bought it because I believe in Leisha, and that's what you're selling that. Okay, you're selling that. So, all right. Okay, where was I? So that's how I'm going to sell. Okay, back to the bling brushes. I got off on a tangent. Send me some diamonds if you guys are following me. I did because I believe in her. And I want to support her business, you know, as well. So, awesome. So I'm in front of the right audience. Back to the blog. The blogs are there to offer new discoveries of brush companies that send me. I'm just waiting for Olunwa to have a pink one so I can get. I only carry Louis Vuitton, but I would carry one of her products, like in my Louis Vuitton. Okay. I love her stuff, so I always talk about her anyway on live. So yeah, where was I? Okay, so back to this bling. Let's get back to this formula. So that you're understanding good because you're sending me diamonds. The blogs are there to offer new discoveries. Brush companies that send me hair brushes and makeup brushes to try out. They know I have an audience of beauty and fashion influencers that I work with. So that, coupled with the fact that I sell blinged out brushes for hair and makeup, makes me a great person for them to send their product to. So now I'm going to offer value to both the company and the influencer, right? By talking about the product and why I like it. And then the girls are going to buy it on automate, because I only have to do it once, and I put it up and run that funnel over and over. Okay. So now they have value and information. If I can get through one line without doing that, that would be really great. They've got information around the product. You connect the offer to the blog post specifically, those funnels, and then automate it by getting it in front of the right people. There is the other important factor. Getting it in front of the right, how much? Okay, I'm pretty decent on time. Okay, good. Getting it in front of the right people. Consistently growing that audience. The right people, y'all. I'm going to say that. The right people. 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 Okay, I think I did them all. Okay. So now all you got to do at that point is create great graphics and A/B test the graphics and see which ones get the most interaction. It's the same thing as with the coaching and all of that, like we talked about on Friday. In that regard, rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. In every single blog post, rinse and repeat. Do y'all see how it comes together now? Are y'all starting to see it? People are doing this every day. Every single day. Okay? So now let's talk about the case of the month really quickly. The case of the month is the product that gave me life. Okay? So I'm going to lower the numbers. I sell that to about 1,000 people every month, but I'm going to lower the numbers again because I know everybody's not selling to 1,000 people every month. I get it. But also my case of the month is really inexpensive. It's $55 to $65, right? Okay. What and twist? Rinse and repeat. Repeat. Rinse and repeat. Sorry. Even Siri doesn't like my diction. So yes, rinse and repeat. Basically, do the same thing over and over in every single one with different products. And then once it's up, you will find yourself having way less work to do. I was so stressed out like 5, 6, 7 months back, and I have found myself with so much less work, but so much more productivity. It is unreal. It is unreal. Thank you, Ellen. I'm like, dang, am I that bad? Yes. So, okay, let me get on to this because I want to make sure to get this before they cut me off. All right, so I'm lowering that number. I've got a $55 product, and I want to sell, let's say, 100 of them per month. So if I sell 100 of my $55 product every month, then at the end of the month, that's going to be $5,500. And you know why I can sell that $55 product that I sell to 1,000 people every month? Who knows why? Type it in if you know why I can sell that case of the month every single month to my customers. Type it in if you know why I'm able to do that. So the reason I can do that, 2 words, target audience. Target audience, because I know who they are. If you know who your target audience is, you can sell all day. Y'all, it's not rocket science. It really is. Yes, thank you. That's it. The right people, absolutely. And Wendy, you're right on it. Yes, I know what they need, want, and desire. I know what my target audience needs, wants, and desires. Absolutely. That is why I can do it, because I have them down to a science. Okay? So you got that product, and we're going to sell 100 of them, okay, for $55 every single month. And all of this is a part of the masterclass on Saturday. So if you're not in, make sure you get in the masterclass. We're going to do all of this. I'm going to tell you how to figure out your, like everything I can squeeze into that 2 hours with y'all, I'm going to squeeze it in. Okay. We usually do about 2 hours. So if I sell those 100, that's going to be $5,500 at the end of the month. That's going to be $66,000 for the year. Okay. So between the makeup brushes and the cases, that's going to equal $103,920 a year based on automating those 2 products on my blog, talking about them, offering value about them, having questions about them, having lead-ins, having people opt into your forms and continue to make them offers. And then once you have it done, like I said, I've got 50 blogs, at least, not blogs, 50 funnels running right now, today, and tomorrow, and the next day. And tomorrow there'll be 51 because I'm going to take this and I'm going to create a blog post about this. So there's going to be 51 funnels minimum running. So that is how you do it, and that's how it automates through the next steps, which, like I said, we're going to cover in the training. So the problem is, so often people are focused on selling everything, right? Everything, and offering everything to everyone. Then it becomes overwhelming, not just to you, but to your customer. Who's overwhelming their customer? Send me some hearts or diamonds right now. If you are offering big sales, you're just offering like 10% off everything, or you're sending them directly to your website instead of down a specific funnel. Now imagine you've got, like I used the example with Alunwa earlier. If she has a blog that has her beautiful influencers, she's got some of the cutest influencers, right? And I see those blogs, because after I see those, I'm like, I don't even like wear these, but how in the world could I? Because I'm sorry, y'all, only wear Louis Vuitton. I know I've said that, but I literally don't. I can't remember the last time I carried anything else. But and that's just the point. I'm obsessed with her bags. I think they're so cute, and the way that her influencers wear them, they're like fashion staple pieces, and I wouldn't normally consider it a fashion statement. But if I go to her blog and now I see her influencer is there and she's telling me about her look of the day, because her target audience is going to be fashion, a lot of the same women who are interested in the Posh Life Bling product, right? So if I've got the different stories about her different influencers, and then the stories about her brand, her actual brand story connected to these different products, especially like this one came from... Oh, Aluma, I'm about to drop you a diamond right here. I hope you're still there. Especially if they're like specific women who design specific products. Oh my gosh. And then because I know that that they're doing, you're helping create a whole other business, form of businesses and women entrepreneurs in Africa. Okay, good. So here's one. If I knew, like, your blog could be also centered around, you got so many to work with yours. I just love Oluwa's brand. You have so many. I love all of you. Knock it off. Don't nobody send me no bad comments right now. But I have a lot of fun with her brand because I love the premise of it too. But what if your stories were based also around each individual woman? I know your sister designs them. I don't know if there's other women, but imagine if there were stories connected to these women and their process, right? And their process, and you're welcome, Alunwa, and their process and how they connect to this. I just, like, I get goosies when I talk about it because it's so much bigger than just her purses and her accessories. It's so much bigger than that. Right? And if you told stories about each woman, and this piece was handcrafted by her, people love stuff that Posh Tori made. I want you to make it, Tori. Not no more. Sorry. Love y'all, but no. So imagine you actually have this cause behind you, and now you're going to talk about it on your blog, and that's going to inspire a lot of women. That is going to inspire a lot of women. I'm inspired just thinking about it. So I'm just saying, there's one for Aluma because she's one of my diamond girls and I love her. So yes, that's what businesses tend to do. And like I said in the beginning, I see it all the time on Instagram where people are overwhelming the customer with offers and not enough value, not enough investment. So if there are other similar style brands, that offer ethnic products, we know they're not the same because hers are actually made by her sister and friends and family and relatives in Africa. So if there's brands that sell African products, right, that's going to set you way apart because you have something so much bigger to connect it to. And if I don't know that, how am I going to connect to that? Right? So anyone who says that blogs have no use, that's because they're not making money with theirs. Okay, they're not making money with theirs. So that's part of the reason that for me this year, what I did, and you guys can start dropping questions too if you have any questions. I think we got about 8 or 9 more minutes. That's why this year I broke up. I really sectioned off, and it wasn't this year. It was like mid last year that I really started to, break down the different parts of what I wanted to focus on in my brand. You've got branding, right? I've got blogging. I've got entourage and influence. Hi, Florence. So I broke it down into specifics. And when you do that with your blog, you're going to start really seeing how you're actually going to learn more about yourself and your business, believe it or not. When you do that and you start to really lay out this foundation for your business, it's simplifying. It's simplifying and then scaling. And I've talked about this in different ways, but with the blog, it's how you create those unique sales funnels. Okay? Hi. So those are the main breakdowns. You guys have any questions? I know I dropped a lot on y'all. So, of course, like I said, the master class is coming up on Saturday. Yeah, it really starts to make a difference. And Fran, I've talked to you before about what I think you should do with yours. But yes, you guys have any other questions? Leisha, I know sometimes you have questions, boo. But yes, Fran, you need to be focusing on the individual stories. Individual stories, we talked about that in your brand session, so that like stories of survivors and people who have overcome the tragedies. Yeah, that's how you sell the product. You attach the emotion to each design. Tell the story behind why the person is wearing that design. Struggling with the lingo. Well, what lingo am I speaking? English. She tried it. Are you from? Do you live in another country? Who's sending me messages? Okay. Are you planning a DG meetup for this year? You know what? Commercial. Okay. I was like, oh, she tried it. I got you. The commercial lingo. So basically, I think you mean like the terms that I'm using. Netherlands. Oh, wow. Well, welcome. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate you. I'm glad you're here. I had a call from someone in Africa the other day. On Saturday, I had a one-on-one with someone that called me from Africa. I was like, this is so cool. I'm talking to someone who's actually in Africa. I've talked to people all over the world, but it was just cool. I was really excited. You know what? You're welcome. I actually put on my board today. It's so funny that you all asked me that, because I actually put on my vision board yesterday. I was working on my vision board in Canva, and I put up a beautiful, like, I want to have it catered. I want to do a really beautiful meetup. Yeah, get together. So it's really crazy. Isn't it crazy how the law of attraction works? Because I put it up on my board yesterday. I put it on my Canva board. I would literally show it to you right now. I think I might snap it and send it on my story. I put it up on my board yesterday because I want to do, where is it? I want to do some sort of event. So I don't know what city I would want to do it in. Yeah, I don't know what city I'd want to do it in, but I definitely want to do an event, and it's so crazy. I'm going to Canva right now because I'm gonna snap it and put it on my story. Let's see. Hold on. Janice is sending me messages. She gone, but she's sending me messages. Miami, I know I should do Miami because Miami's home, and then a lot of my friends from back home can come. I might, you know what, Aluma, that's a really good idea. I might consider doing it at home. I'm about to snap this and put it on my story because I know y'all like proof. Come to London. Oh, I would love to. I would love to come to London. Where is it? Here it is. 2018 vision board. All right, I'm going to send it on my story right now. So I think we got about 4 minutes. So if anyone has any other questions, I'm putting for everyone who was on live today. How would it work with a parenting blog? The automation. Thank you for clearing that up because that was going to be my next question. Okay, so think, Tori, with a parenting blog, you would do, well, with the automation, the automation I haven't talked about yet. The automation part is in the masterclass. I'm teaching the automation in the masterclass. So you will have to hop in that masterclass to get that part. I've covered, look y'all, I want y'all to see that I actually had this. Yes, nails, honey. I want you guys to see that I actually had this on. All right, I'm sending it now on my story. This is what we're doing, and this is what it's going to be like. Okay, I sent it. So I think I have about a minute. Any other questions? You guys know it's always my goal to provide you value, of course, because I want to see you win, right? Lettuce wraps. No, I didn't post lettuce wraps. You're so silly. Any tips on the funnels? Yes, I gave a whole bunch of them in the live. Were you on from the beginning? With parenting. A lot. Let's see. I mean, parenting for small kids, for teenage kids, for little kids, teenage kids. I need a little bit more specific, and it's about to cut me off. I'll come back on. I'll come back on for 5 minutes. Okay, then me and my baby are going to lunch. So if you want your questions answered, I'm going to give 5 more minutes, and that is it. So, all right, I'm going to go off now, and I'm going to come back on because it's going to cut me off in a sec. All right? See you guys in a minute. Bye. All right. 5 more minutes. Janice City. How's it? Okay, you gonna save or what? Honey buns. There we go. All right, let me just go back on live for a sec. Get my light. Poppy, bring my boots down. I think they're upstairs. Where are we going? I'm like super hungry. What do you feel like having? Sushi? Sure. Okay. Hi, y'all.
Hungry and cranky too.
You're hungry and cranky?
Yeah.
Well, come and yell at them because they wanted me to come back on live. Thank you for bringing my boots. Yeah, we're going to go in a sec. I told them I got 5 more minutes of questions. Okay. He's giving the face. I know. What's for lunch, right? Okay, so quickly for round 2, I'm going to answer 5 minutes of questions, and y'all just saw Christian do the face. Come give him the face again, baby, for the new ones that just came in. He said 5 minutes. Oh, look, they're telling you happy birthday. They can't see you all the way over there. Crazy. They can't see you. They can't see you. 5 minutes, I promise. Starting now. Okay. So, questions. I'm just going to answer some questions real quick, baby, and then we're going to lunch. They're telling you happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay. I had a question before, and you guys have till 3:25, and then we're rolling it. We're out. So I had a couple of questions before. One was the parenting blog. Is she here? The question was about the parenting blog and how. I don't remember what the question was about it though. So ask me bring my other purse, baby. Okay, regarding to the parenting blog, you wanted to be general. I didn't want to restrict myself. Okay, yeah, that's fine. You can't, that certainly gives you a lot more topics to discuss. Okay, Janice. Yeah, that certainly gives you a lot more topics to discuss but you're still, in order to get it out into your niche market, to figure out your niche market, you're going to have to figure out a little bit more specific, because that's a part of automating. You got to know who your target audience is in order to automate. Okay, so it's great to cover a bunch of topics, a lot of different people, and a lot of topics, and you can focus, on. I guess the way you could do that would be to break it down into sections, maybe. Yes, send me a DM, babe, because we're out in 5. I told Chrissy 5 minutes. I promise I'm getting off and we're going to lunch. So this is round 2 for anyone popping back in and that just saw my announcement. But to answer the question, you can talk about kids from different perspectives, but when you get to the automate phase, you're going to have to say, this is for this specific age group. This is for this specific age group. Because otherwise, you're going to, if I come onto your blog and you're talking about kids, right? I have a 13 and a newly 16-year-old, 2 days. So I don't need to know about the infant phase. She's not doing that again. Right? So I might miss the content if you've targeted me for your baby content. How specific has the targeted audience? Okay, so how specific does the target audience need to be? Very. It needs to be very specific. It needs to be as niche down as you can, because that's how you automate the business, because you're getting in front of people that actually want it. And when you're in front of people that want it and you're giving them consistent value, they buy it. Okay, so it needs to be as specific as you can get it. Papi, did you see my purse? Any other questions? Let me know if you guys have any other questions. Did I miss any? Let's see. Oh, Janice is gone. She said affiliate links. I don't want to restrict myself. And you don't have to restrict yourself topics. Let me make sure everything's in there. You don't have to restrict yourself on any topics, actually. Oops. You can talk about whatever you want. The trick is to make sure, right? To make sure that you're sectioning off the content so that it goes to the right people. Okay? And let me know if that makes sense. Let me know if you got what I meant by that. Ugh. Woo! It's luggage. Good grief. Okay, so we got about 4 more minutes. Do you guys have any other questions from our earlier live? This is round 2 for anyone who's new coming in. We had our first live, but I came back in to answer. There were some questions, and I only had a minute, and I can't think. I was like, stop, the time is going. Make sure I didn't miss it. Oh, there we go. Okay, will there be a replay? Yes, I left the replay up for the first one. Okay, need help with the blog. All about self-care for women of color. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so having a creative blog. Don't want to feel like everyone else. Well, I offer a product where I will help you create 10 subjects and the content that goes with that. That's one of my specialties, is talking and writing about different topics. So if you want to get that, you can tap the link in my bio. That's actually a service that I offer. So I'd be more than happy to help you with developing some topics for you. Yeah, you don't want to feel like everyone else, and you're not everyone else. That's what makes you your niche market. You have to carve it out and figure out how you're going to talk about it differently, what your experience is with it. Okay, so you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Couple more minutes, and then me and Chrissy are off to lunch. There they go. I already know. When I get those smiley faces, I already know what that means. Somebody crazy coming into my live. I already know. Don't start it because you will get the big B, the block. You already know when they start putting those, something crazy is coming, right? You guys have any other questions? Any other questions before I wrap it up for the day? And yeah, so I think I'll be on Wednesday. Yeah, I'll be on Wednesday at 2:15 again. Thank you. Normally I do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2:15 p.m. Okay, there he goes. Normally, oh, okay. Nothing crazy. I go Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2:15 p.m. here. And then you can catch me Thursdays on Business Rules for Women at 1 p.m. Thank you, Wendy. You're so very welcome. We have a one-on-one soon, too, so looking forward to that. We're going to get more specific in your one-on-ones. And if you need coaching or you need one-on-ones, tap the link in my bio. I do have multiple options. I have free discovery set calls where it's Girl Talk, where there are no solutions given in the Girl Talk. But basically, if you're new to me, you can do the Girl Talk session so that we can get to know each other, a good 15-minute call. And I do have the other paid options, of course, as well. So that's it. Like I said, as always, it's my goal to provide you with value because I want to see you win. Be sure to check out the previous live. This is our Q&A session that we kind of ran over. And now I'm going to go get some sushi with my honey bunny. All right. Keep hustling, girls. See you later. Bye. All right, baby. Let's roll.